Neat. Hello, everyone, and welcome to an Acts 1 through 10 playthrough. I'm going to break these down into separate videos. So there's going to be one giant playlist. I'll let you guys know when each video has come out. So, this obviously is the character select screen. As I said in the big old PowerPoint guide, you have you start with 6 classes. Pick which one your build says. So, for example, I am playing a Poisonous Concoction Slayer, so I will be using the Duelist. And when it comes to picking your league, depending on what league you want to pick, you will either pick, usually if you're playing a league start, the challenge league is what you want. So you'll either play settlers or hardcore settlers or whatever 3.26 league is going to be. This is what you would pick, the new league. And you can either pick solo, self-found, or ruthless. And same thing with hardcore, solo, self-found, or ruthless, as I mentioned before. Nobody plays this, so don't worry about it. Solo, self-found is, as I explained before. If you didn't see like the big beginner guide, but you found this one, I'll give a quick explanation. This disables trade and party. You are by yourself. You cannot play with anybody. Play with yourself. However, you can go from solo, self-found to trade if you want to play with friends, or if you want to do something else. Hardcore is its league of its own. Good luck. Anyways, so we're gonna pick settlers. So you pick your league. There, it'll tell you the league. So this is settlers. This could change in a couple days. And now you need to name your character. Name it whatever you want. I'm going to call this John Guide. John Guide Man. Whoops. This is John Guide Man. John here is going to guide you. I think I spelled guide wrong. Whatever, I don't care. John is going to guide you off of the beach. Oh, right. So this is the beach. Hey, guys. Changing audio settings again, I see. I forgot to put this in at the beginning of the video. I got distracted by showing kind of a basic tutorial of moving around and how to equip skill gems and messing around on the beach. So, welcome to Act 1. This has 3 passive skill points, quest rewards. Dweller of the Deep is +1 in the Flooded Depths. The Marooned Mariner, +1 stat, or +1 starts in the Ship Graveyard Cave. The Way Forward starts in the Ledge. And the way forward's a little weird. It cannot complete this in Act 2 until you reach not the Northern Forest. It's actually the Western Forest. I got that wrong. So not Northern, Western. I can fix that. It's a Western Forest, not Northern. I should have fixed that before I made this slide because I just did Act 2. There's a passive refund skill quest in a place called Dirty Jobs. You'll get it right at the beginning. You'll go there. You'll find this place called the Fetid Pools. My voice cracked. Wow, that is not good. Maybe my microphone's too loud now. This is a good test. Dirty Job gives you +2 to refund quest, and there's 1 Ravelous Trial in the lower prison. So that's what you're looking for in Act 1. Thank you guys. Do apologize for missing this. The other acts will have these at the beginning. Peace. If it loads. So this is the beach. This is where you start. There's a little tutorial that'll teach you how to play the very basics. I will also do the same thing. So you can left click to move. Yay, you moved. Congratulations, you did it. Also, remember as I explained before, you go to options, get your loot filter set up. I have settlers right here. Boom, successfully loaded. You can hit this refresh button if it doesn't work. It'll load, and you have your loot filter. So... and then that's about it. If you want to change your graphics, you can change your graphics. I'm not going to change my graphics because I think these are all pretty much the same that I already use. Depending on your PC, you do what you do. UI, you can change the UI how you want it. You can change how your mini-map looks like this. You want to zoom in, get rid of the transparency, or landscape transparency, zoom out. You can do all that kind of stuff. That's up for you to decide. Items, you can where is, I don't know if it exists. You can change your cursor and stuff like that. You want to hide your chat if you want, if you don't want to read people and lose brain cells, or you could show your life and mana here. A lot of people use this. Some people can hide this. You can have life bars above your head if you want, all that kind of stuff. Let me see. There's something that I wanted to show, but I don't see it. Well, Interesting. I can't find it in the settings. I guess it's not here. Oh. Interesting. You can change your flasks. You can buy mouse cursors in the store if you want, you know. You want to change its color, or maybe you're blind, you want to make it, you know, bigger. You know, that kind of stuff. Maybe because you're blind. Who knows? Chat, all that kind of stuff. Sound, customize the sound how you want it. Inputs, this is where you can change your key bindings. I use a mouse that has a bunch of buttons on it. I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy 14. So when I first start using my flasks, I do this. Eventually they get automated. And you can bind. If you're gonna, like, a spacebar for my key bindings, QWER. Your basic, I think default for 8 is T. But I changed it to spacebar because I like to use spacebar as the way to kind of use the more spammy mobile skills like shield charge or leap slam. So you can do that. And then control, you hold control, you got this extra bar here. And that's it. You know, shift can, you know, attack in place here. Punch the air. I don't have a weapon yet. X is to, remember how I mentioned X is to weapon swap. That's this right here. You can swap weapons. Usually your second weapon slot will be used for leveling skill gems that you need for a transition later on, or that's about it. You have your flasks, your small flasks. You start with 2 life and 1 mana. You will eventually get a movement flask. That'll help you out. You got the sword on the ground here. If you're playing a Spectres build, you can use this to find corpses that you're looking for Spectres. It only works with the Spectre gem. So remember that. You can automate detonate mines, but if you just want to just mash the D key, you can. Let's see here. Yeah, C is open. C is to open the save. Yes, please. C is to open the character panel. I is to open the inventory. So you can do that. And then any other buttons you need are what you need. We'll talk about pantheons when we get to them. Don't worry about cosmetics. You can, if you want to look at your microtransactions. Let's see. We'll look at Atlas later. P is for the passive tree. Push P at your own risk. Let's see. Where is... Here it is. Use portal scroll. This won't be keybound at start. Bind this to like T or something else, because a lot of ARPGs will actually use T to actually use your portal scrolls or your portal in general. I think Path of Exile 2 does this, so that's what I got used to. So I also just carry portal scrolls, and there'll be certain ways to do that. So, all right. So now we need to pick up our sword. So you pick up your sword. Oh, I know what setting I was looking for. Equip. There is a setting that eventually, here it is. It's right in front of me. It's here. Auto equipped. When you equip this, you can when you equip this, you can drop it, and say if I pick up the sword, excuse me, I don't have to my inventory. I pick up the sword, it auto equips it. So when you're playing a build like Poisonous Concoction, you don't want to have that equipped, because you'll be running and you might pick up a weapon and then it just puts it in your inventory and you're like, oh, now I have a weapon, now I can't use Poisonous Concoction. So remember, if you're going to play a build that doesn't use a weapon in your main hand, turn this off. You'll just have to manually equip everything, which is fine because you just open it and just go boom. And I think sometimes it does manually equip gear if there's a slot that's empty sometimes. Okay, so we're going to equip our weapon. We're going to go to this guy here. He's unfortunately not going to make it. And if you want to listen, listen. If you don't, you don't. And then you stab the crap out of this guy. And you get your first skill gem. Click on your skill gem. You open up your inventory. You go, and you go, boom. Now you have a skill gem. And your skill gem will be bound to right click. You can change it to whatever you want. You want to put it on Q, you can put it on Q. Also, another thing you would want to do with skill gems is most of them, not all of them, you want to set to always attack without moving. So you could just do this. So if something's like out of range or something like that, you can do that. So just pick, you could put your skill gem on every button if you wanted, right? Oh, there you go. My skill gem's on every button now. You do it here, stuff like that. Also, if you wanted to, you could change your key bindings here. You don't need to hold control to activate these buttons here. But these I use for like my auras. I'll just hold control, activate my auras. And actually, I think it was a week or two ago they changed it to where your ores are just active all the time now. So I'm going to go ahead and, for clarity's sake, I'm going to clean this up. And then another thing you're going to do is, if you want to just kind of have movement on your left click, you can just move with your left click now. Because you'll be moving, and if you're click moving like this, you know, you're clicking, you're clicking, you're clicking, you're clicking, you're going to click on a bad guy, and you're going to go stab him in the face. You don't want to do that. You just want to click to move. So the next thing you're going to do now is you're going to follow along the beach here. And you don't have to kill these guys. You could if you want to, but you just follow along the beach. And going for a Sunday stroll along the beach. It's a beautiful night out. You know, maybe there's some weird creatures shooting things at you, and then you're going to open this chest right here, and you're going to get your first support gem. Chance to bleed. You're going to pick it up, open your inventory, and this is a red gem, goes in red socket, boom, and it supports double strike. So now double strike has a 25% chance to bleed, and they also, some support gems will make the mana cost go up, some will make it go down. Well, that's like inspiration and stuff like that. So now you have a chance to cause the target to bleed, and that's it. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to fall along the beach still. You know, you take long walks on the beach. It's what every exile likes. You take a long walk on the beach. You're eventually going to bump into the first gatekeeper of the game, Hillock. And he'll show up. There's his health bar. And then if you want to fight him, just go in a circle like this. And when he swings, you swing. He swings, you swing. He swings, you swing. He swings, you swing. Just keep going in a circle. Very easy. Just keep going in a circle. Drink your mana flask if you're low on mana. You'll need the mana flask to start most leagues. Eventually, you'll drop your mana flask or another utility flask. Just keep going in a circle. He swings, you swing. He swings, you swing. Very easy. Very simple. Just keep going in a circle. And he will never hit you. Boom. You also will level up, which is very good. You will gain a skill point. Let's see. Anything worth for me? I'll take that. And nothing really worth for me. Okay. So if you're using the default loot filters I showed you, do you see this little gray background plate vest here? It has a green, blue, and red socket. This is going to be a way to get chromatic orbs. So I'm going to grab this. And then here's the passive skill tree, passive jump. So let me get my build here. Where did I put it? Right here. Here's my build. As I said, I'm playing Poisonous Concoction Slayer. Let me do one more thing real quick. There we go. Yes, perfect. Sorry about the black screen for just a second here. I'm going to move my build to my second monitor here. Okay, and then I'm going to click in the game. Give it a second. Hold on, I clicked out of the game. I have to let my capture card see that I'm playing a video game, and for it to capture it, there it goes. So, okay, I put my build on my second monitor, which is usually recommended. Am I getting attacked? I'm getting attacked. Excuse me. I'm trying to talk about something here. Okay. There. Also, pick up blues. Right. I got to pick up blues because you can use those for a thing. So, as you can see here, I want, according to my build, actually, I could use my build. According to my build, I want to start with attack speed and accuracy. So, I want to go here, and I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go around as I level up to here. And then I'm going to go this way. So, kind of try to think ahead with your build guide as you're following along. Just follow along with it, level by level, step by step, as this guide is also a step by step. Okay, so now that you've done that, you can then go into here, and you can now enter the first town. Lion's Eye Watch. Congratulations, you've now made it to the first town. This is everyone will be for the first 2 minutes of the game. So you go here, you can talk to all these people. They all got crazy lore. This guy probably won't be here at league start. This is Jonah. This is the Settlers League mechanic. I am going to use an example of what a new league mechanic might look like in the future. So you have Nessa here. You know, you can listen to the lore if you want. I'm not here for lore. I'm here for a guide. These are all the things you can buy. You can buy this as long as you have currency, which is like Orbs of Alteration, Scrolls of Wisdom, Orbs of Transmutation. So yeah, so okay. Also, I'm going to equip that chest because I'll need it in the future. Actually, in fact, I actually could use it now because this is a 3-link chest, which is very good for me. You can talk to Bestel here. He'll point you in a direction. He'll tell you, hey, go that way, buddy. And then also, Nessa will early on sell you gems that you can acquire depending on your class. So I can use Ground Slam as a duelist. Depending on your class, if you pick a witch, you might mainly have blue gems. If you pick a ranger, you'll mainly have green gems. If you pick a Templar, you'll have a bit of both, red and blue, stuff like that. It changes depending on what class you pick. So Shield Crush, chance to bleed. Yeah, okay. And then you want to go over here to talk Ali here. Splitting Steel, Profane, Gavelic Arrow, Molten Strike. It doesn't matter. You just pick one. It's not the one I need. And then I need a weapon. So, because I got to switch to a different two-handed. Usually a two-handed axe is pretty good because I got the highest attack speed. So I'll pick up this two-handed weapon. Eventually I will drop the two-handed weapon. Let me see. Any boots with movement speed? No, I don't have any boots at all, it looks like. Okay, so I can't buy anything else. Alright, so now I'm going to talk. You can sell items to NPCs. You go to the sell items. For example, you can sell this blue for transmute shards. Sell that for a scroll of wisdom. This, as you remember, it's a green, blue, red, all linked. Boom, you get your chromatic orb. So if you have a blue, green, or a green, blue, red socket, it doesn't matter what order. It could be like blue, green, red, green, blue, whatever. As long as it's the three main colors, green, blue, red, and it's linked, you get yourself a free chromatic orb. So you just click accept. And now I open my stash here. This is what your stash will look like as a new player. You can buy stash tabs in the micro transaction store. Hit M, that opens up the store. Not open up a map, unfortunately. So you hit M, it opens the store. And just for temporary issues, I'm just going to dump all this in here. This is a fresh account, so there are no currency tabs and stuff like that. But if you are going to explore the end game, I do recommend the currency tab, the map tab as the two kind of most important ones to start, and maybe a premium or two so you can sell items if need be. So I'm going to talk to Jonah here, and we are going to go to the league mechanic to give you a nice introduction. It is optional. You can ignore the league mechanic if you want. So you go to King's March. King's March is the current Settlers League mechanic, but it's going to be changed to 3.26. It'll be another dude will be standing there in Lion's Eye Watch being like, oh, hey, how you doing? And I'm doing pretty good. So you want to go talk to this guy, blah, blah, blah. That's the league mechanic. Okay. And then that's it. That's all I'm going to show. Oh, can you go to hideout right away? No. To earn a personal hideout. Yeah, so we'll have to get Act 2. Okay. That's what I thought. I thought it was around Act 2. I said after Act 2. But I don't know if you get a hideout before then. Or, yeah. Okay. So, hey, look at all these people here now. Alright. So we got our weapon. We got no boots. We talked to Jonah in town. Or we didn't really do that. We kind of just left. But you can go, again, you can travel to King's March at any time if you're playing. Well, this is Settler, so which King's March won't be here, right? So if the league mechanic has its own area, you'll generally be able to travel to it from the waypoint to here. But if it doesn't have its own area, which 3.26 might not have its own area, then he might be an NPC in your hideout. Like Faustus is an example. He will be an NPC in your hideout. So when I'll show you. Oh, right. I forgot something. Excuse me. I left too soon. I need a different gem. Nessa. I need... Here's an example of something that I couldn't get as a reward. I need... Where is it? Where are you? There you are. Spectral Throw. I couldn't get this as a reward, but I could buy this. I take this. I take it. I put it here. Now I have Spectral Throw. Bit of a rough skill to use early on. Just put that there. Not too worried about my inventory. Go to the coast. Coast is the next spot. So we're looking for... We're going to go to Tidal Island. That is the next quest. So we're going to make our way through here. We're going to go to Tidal Island. You don't get a movement skill speed till a little bit later on. You just throw your stuff. I'll take those. Yeah, I'll take those just to wear. Just put on gear that you find. Usually I'm kind of looking for energy, armor, evasion bases, and stuff like that. So, to throw my axe around. Just want to move and throw. And toggle the map, you know, if you want to... If you're one of those people that likes to Oh, my skill gem leveled up. So you click your little level up here. Boom. Remember, skill gems and main skill gems, your support gems and main skill gems, most of them are level 20, minus the awakened gems. Or there's actually, I didn't talk about them, but there's exceptional gems. Those are like enlighten, enhance, and I forgot the other one. It's a red one. There's one of each color. And this is the new league mechanic right here. You would, if it's say there's like a new league mechanic here, you would click on it, and you know this is like the tutorial. So you'd clear whatever the new league mechanic is. Just take them out here. I will ignore the Settlers League mechanic because I don't want to bother with it. Because it might not be here when you do the tutorial. There's some boots. Take the blue. Remember, you want to take the blue gear. And then anything else, if it looks interesting to you, take it. So, okay. My special throw leveled up. I click the little arrow. Remember, you need the acquired attributes and levels to level up skill gems. Sometimes you might be behind on leveling up your skill gems. It's okay. Just make sure you get the required attributes to keep them up to date. I have leveled up. So, kind of clear my way through here. And remember, take your time. Don't rush. There's no reason to speed rush. If this is your first time, take your time. No need to go fast. Okay, and we've made it to the waypoint. So now, you're going to remember, I want to go like this, and then I'm going to go here. That's my next level. So level 3, level 4. All right, now you want to go to Tidal Island to get the medicine chest. That is your next mission. You choose to accept. So you're looking for something like a medicine chest. I wonder if a boss has it or something, or like a unique, or a kind of a guy who's just special. Got him. Throwing me axe. Throwing me axe. Throwing me axe. Got him. So there's the league mechanic. Remember, if you see a league mechanic, do it. If you don't see a league mechanic, well, you know, it is what it is. Nailed fist. I don't need any of that, so I ignore it. It's blue, I'll pick it up, especially early league, because I can get some early currency to save up to buy certain skill gems, because you do need currency to buy certain skill gems and stuff like that. So just go in a circle. You want to stay close to this guy so he doesn't hit you with his little ice spikes, because his ice spikes will slow you down, and he does try to target you where you used to be, or where yeah, and he is dead. Wow, he caused the game to lag. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. All right. And now he gave me a portal scroll, so I can either use my portal scroll, or I can do this. You can go to, you can hit the escape button. You can go to 2 character selection, and then just log back in. Go to character selection. Do not exit, log out. Do not do exit to login screen, because then you might have to sit in a queue if this is a league start. If not, then, you know, no big deal. But you go to character selection, it takes you right back to town. So here I have this. I'll put these boots on for now, temporarily. And then all this stuff is blue, so I don't need to use my oh, actually I want to keep that because I might use it. Okay, my portal scroll, scrolls of wisdom. Hold on to those. Get the movement flask. You're gonna need it. Volley support's really good. Okay, and then I go to Nessa and I say, here, Nessa, these are for you. And she goes, thank you. And then you take them, and I got some more currency. So again, you're going to start seeing shards, and then they'll turn into full ass currency very soon. So at level 4, I can equip these. I believe I can get chance to poison. There we go. I'm going to be using this anyways with my gear. So you can talk to Bestel here, and you know, you can talk to Takahala here. He says a dirty job. So this is an optional quest. A dirty job is the side quest for your bonus points here. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot. I'll put it. I'll edit it in at the beginning of the video. But to give you an idea of, yeah, I'll put it at the beginning of the video. But I have a PowerPoint slide that I teased at the end of the last video that shows where everything is. So the mud flats is the first area where you can technically get 2 bonus skill points. So what you're looking for is the fetid pools. So let's find the fetid pools here. Also, this is the first dangerous area. Be careful. You will die here, maybe. Because these guys are scary. When they charge you, they stun you. So just keep moving. Yeah, see, they stun me. They do lots of damage. Also, don't open this nest while you are near them. Be very careful. Be very, very careful when they hit you. They stun you. These guys hurt. There you go. I'm going to pick up these blues. I'm going to level up my gem. I'm going to activate this aura nest here. And I'm going to get a strange glyph. I wonder where this goes. And then I'm going to find... Maybe I'll find another one. Maybe there's 3 of them total. And maybe I'll find another path somewhere. Let's keep throwing my axe. I did level up, by the way. So I'm going to keep going. Because right now, the game currently does not pause while you are playing the game. So in 3.26, there's a quality of life feature being added that will let you pause the game when you open up your passive skill tree, or when you pause the game if you're not doing a big old boss fight. And that's it. It's a Path of Exile 2 tech that's being added to PoE 1, which is great, and I really appreciate that. I'm glad the devs are using PoE 2 as a way to make PoE better also. Alright, so now this is the fetid pools. We're going to go here. Usually I level up after I get out of a loading screen, so remember, I'm going here. I'm going to just follow along each level. This would be level 5. Another thing, portal scrolls can return quick to town. I leveled up. So now I can, I'll put chance to poison somewhere else because it's going to be used for another skill. I'm going to take that. Now I have my volley, which when I use volley, I throw more axes, which is good. That means I hit more targets. And then I have my quicksilver flask, which is movement speed. I am not in a town, so my flasks do not refill. Unless you are in a town. Sorry, I lost train of thought there. Oh. Okay. I lost my train of thought there. Okay, let's just reset. Okay. So, let's just reset. So, when you go to town, you refill all your flasks, or when you go to a checkpoint, I believe. Unless that's a PoE 2 thing. I don't know if they did it here. There's my hippoglyph. My items. Alright, let's go. So, the goal in Dirty Job is to kill all the monsters in the fetid pool. So, we're going to go around and we're just going to clear this place out. That's our goal. We're going to throw our big old axes. We're going to just keep chucking axes at these guys until we clear them out. And this is how you're going to get your first 2 kind of respec bonus skill points if you need them. You could technically skip this quest and come back later if you need them. But as a new player, I'm just going to show... Oops. Okay. Very dangerous. Yeah, see? These guys get very dangerous. I wasn't kidding when the rares are very strong early on. They hurt. So you just got to kite them. Boom. Oh, look. My first medium flask. And a simple robe. I got a medium flask. Yay. I like medium flasks. And toss your axes. That guy's dead. That guy's easier to kill because he's big, slow. Here's the league mechanic. Pretend that's the new one or not, you know. If you guys want, I will be streaming the league at league. God dang, I accidentally clicked on it. I will be streaming the league start. So, I will be streaming league start. So you will see me use the new league mechanic. Ooh, new boots. We could use those. Maybe those will have movement speed. That's kind of the most important thing when you're leveling. New boots, new belt, rustic sash. I'll take all those. Those are very good. So, dang it. Don't bully me. Don't bully bad guys. Go ahead and just clear these guys out. Boom. Nice job. Drift maul. In gloves, we'll take all those. Be careful, don't fill up your inventory. Okay, I hate those guys. Core ambulance. I'm going to equip that because I don't have a slot there. So, boom. I now get life regen. Yeah, okay, let's keep going. I get a little bit of life regen so I don't have to drink too many flasks. I don't have to chuck too many potions. Scroll of wisdom. You'll get a lot more scroll of wisdoms later on. So if you feel like, oh, I don't have any scroll of wisdoms, you'll get a lot more very on. A lot more. Die. Okay, there you go. There's a quiver. There's a claw. We'll take all those because we're going to sell them. So we haven't quite cleared this place out yet. We will know. The game will actually tell you when you clear this place out. It'll even tell you how many mobs are left. So you just got to go in a circle and kill everything in your path. You are an unstoppable machine. You can do it. You can beat the game. You can go from the beach to the silly builds. That is your goal. You have found the right guide. Oh, my inventory is full, so I can't take those. I could go back to town and then come back, but that means my one portal scroll will be gone, and then I'll have to log out instead. So I am going to... Is my inventory full? My inventory is full, so... You know, that's the problem when you're a hoarder. You pick things up. I've also leveled up 3 times in the last, like, you know... It's okay. Just keep on trucking. Yeah, leveled up. Just do boom. I'm level 7. We're doing good. But you're taking your time. There's one monster remaining. He could be anywhere. This is the one problem. I left one monster behind. Use your Quicksilver Flash to move faster. I have to tell myself that every time. I sometimes will forget that about moving faster. Is he back in here? Nope. You get two uses of a Quicksilver Flask before you need to kill more monsters to gain more. Eventually, your flasks will be automated. It'll be a lot easier. There he is. I left him behind. There we go. We did it. The feather pools have been cleared. If you don't have a portal, you can just... Remember, you can just go to character selection screen. And you can go back. A lot of people do this at League Start to save portal scrolls. But eventually, you'll have enough portal scrolls where you won't have to log out anymore. So now, what you're going to want to do is anything you want to... You take a scroll of wisdom to identify an item. Well, I want to identify this medium flask. Oh, I got maximum charges and grants immunity for ignite for 7 seconds. And if I'm on fire, it's fine. Normally what people will use their medium flasks for, I'm going to take it anyways. What people normally use their flasks for is bleed immunity. So when you're bleeding, you just chuck a flask, you won't be bleeding anymore. There's a affix that grants immunity to blood and corrupted blood for a certain number of seconds if used while bleeding. So it also removes the bloods. And then max charges. Usually you want something like reduced charges or gain charges per hit or something like that. And then my mana flask here. Well, my mana flask is the same thing. I don't actually like this mana flask. It's terrible. It's instant recovery, but it also does the same thing. So, okay, that mana flask is useless. I don't think I want to unveil anything else. Maybe this belt? Oh, the boots. Okay, boots. Cold max life and cold res. Those are decent boots. They're not yes. They're not. Then I'm gonna sell the rest of these items because I don't need them. Boom, boom, boom. Ta-da! And we're going to now get our first orb of transmutation because we stacked up 20 of these. We get one of these. So just remember, 20 of these equals one of these. Okay. Cleaned out our inventory. We can talk to this guy to get our reward. And see, here's your reward. So if you happen to accidentally say, oh, my inventory's full and I can't pick this up, it's okay. He'll still give it to you. He'll still go. The game will even tell you, hey, don't forget he has your reward. It'll be under, you usually say insert reward here. So it's like, this is the necromancer reward. You click on it, you grab it, you hit your inventory button, you right click on it, and boom. You now have 2 passive respec points. So when you open your passive tree, you can see here I have 2 refund points. So when you need to re-roll early on, you get 20 for free, or you can use gold. And then I got to use my 3 points. So level 5, level 6, level 7. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go this way. So level 8, 9, 10. All right, try to think ahead, but keep your build guide on your second monitor at all times. Okay. So I think I cleaned up my inventory. So now what I'm going to do is, unfortunately, I have to teleport to the coast. And then I have to go up here. I have to go back to the mud flaps. Also, being in town means and if you're quick enough, your instance will still be there. You could technically, what you could do is you could leave a portal scroll here. And then log out and log back in and then use your portal to come back here. If you want it to be a little bit faster. But a lot of people will usually skip the... Usually a lot of people will skip the they skip mud flaps and come back later. So you can also skip and come back later. But if you're a new player, I recommend doing it and getting yourself some easy respec points for you to use later on. Taking this, thank you. I made him angry. These guys get very angry when you take their eggs. I mean, wouldn't you if someone walked up and stole your babies? But then again, I'm stealing glyphs that get stuck in their nest. I don't know how they got there, but you know, whatever. You gotta break a few eggs, you know. Boom, portal scroll. Don't need any of that. Eventually, the loot filter will filter out those gray items. But at the start, gray items are pretty decent. Here's a unique guy. He's a little annoying. He's got chaos damage over time. Oh, game just got weird there. It's weird. Like lagged. It might be because I'm recording and also playing the game. So I'm not actually using my second PC for this. I usually use my second PC, but I figured I didn't really need it to do this. But I can always transition to my second PC from here if need be. Okay, so you're going to click on the wall. And now the little submerged patch is opened. Go here. And if you'd like to, there's a little teleport pad up here. You can click on this. And then you can go here. Go back to town real quick. It's kind of a little checkpoint. You can talk to the NPCs. They'll tell you things. And you go here to Tarka. And you go, well, do I need any of these? Decoy, Puncture, Vigilant Strike, Crushing Fist, Blood and Sand, War Banner. I don't really need any of these, so I'll just click that. And then Shield Charge I will need for the future. I could also use that. Speaking of which, do you have a shield? I think that'll be fine. Actually, yeah, I'll take this one. I'll use my one transview for this one. So I'll take this. Thank you. That'll be that's for future use. Oh, here's a helmet. Any decent helmets? No. Oh, this one, but I don't have 2 portal scrolls. That's fine. I'll just use this one. It doesn't matter. And then this belt. I'm actually going to unveil this belt. Lightning res. Perfect. I'll take it for now. And then I got these. I'm probably gonna need. So yeah. So I don't need War Banner, but I do need Shield Charge for future use. So we'll hold on to that. Can I purchase? I can't use Frostblink because I don't have enough intelligence. I don't have any portal scrolls to buy anything. I need momentum and I believe faster attack. Also, if you're looking for certain gems, you can type in here fast. But I guess I don't have faster attack yet. Or I need like dash. Oops. Dang, stupid keyboard. Whoops, too fast. So like dash, there it is, it'll highlight. So if you're looking for a certain skill gem, you can type in the search box here and find stuff. There's all kinds of things you can do with the search box. So like if you're looking for like boots with movement speed, you can look with boots for movement speed in the search box or something like that. I believe if you just do, there's like a shortcuts and stuff. Some people will put like little shortcuts in their build guides, like this is what you're looking for. So, you know, it's like I need boots with like, if I move. Oh, yeah, see, I type move, you can see shields with movement speed on them. So that's how you do that. All right, I guess we can keep going here. Eventually I need to change these pieces to better base items for my build. But right now you can kind of equip whatever until you get later on. And I will change later on as I level. So the submersive passive, this has the Dweller of the Deep in it. You need to find the Flooded Depths, which is in this area. So to find the Flooded Depths, there's a bridge somewhere nearby. Be careful. Don't cross that bridge until you can kill the Flooded Death guy. You can actually skip Flooded Death guy because again you can always come back and kill him later if you are having a hard time. He's a bit of annoying to kill. Ooh, nice. Orbs of Chance, pick those up. Those are very important for you. You're gonna need those. Trust me. You're not going to use them. You're going to use them, but you're not going to use them as they were intended for, unless this will change in 3.26. But if it does change where we can use gold to buy items instead of in-game currency, like, or gold is in-game currency, but like instead of using like crafted currency items, we just use gold to buy like contract blueprints for heists or for like another life flask. I'll take that. I'll take that ring. Again, you don't really need this ring, but I'll take it. And then I'll take this life flask. And I'll pop my boots. I'm looking for the flooded depths because I do feel like my damage is okay. There's a scroll of wisdom. Pick that up. Thank you. Okay. There's another one. See, now we're starting to get scroll of wisdoms. This is pod racing. So at this bridge right here, I believe this is the bridge that will take me to the next area. So what you're going to do is, if you're going to try something sneaky here and you want to go to flood depths, put this portal down and then go find the flooded depths. So let's go. I don't have like a movement speed because I don't have like a blink or a dash because I didn't have enough money. I did enough currency to afford it. Should have thought ahead, but I didn't. So here's the flooded depths right here. So you go down in here. And this is where your guy is. To find him, just you're gonna have to run around. I don't know a secret to finding him. I know some areas have little secrets. Some areas there's like easy paths to find certain things. We leveled up. We're gonna keep going though. Because generally speaking, the game does not pause when you want to use your skill points. So I just keep going until I either find a way to stop or yeah, that's basically it. Until I find a way to stop or I can find like a safe spot. So, but generally I just keep going until I go through like into another area and I'll level up. So we are looking for the Dweller of the Deep. Ow, his little minions are munching at my ankles here. Excuse me, guys. I'll take those. Thank you. Simple robe, rustic sash. I don't need any of those. Although the rustic sash I could hold on to. I could use that for something. If I get a certain item. We'll see. I don't know if I will or not. I need a blacksmith whetstone. Until level 12, and then oh, that's that little crown over there. This thing up here. That's a shrine. You click on that, it gives you a little, like, it depends on the buff. It'll give you some buffs. I think this is him right here. So depending on the buffs, some buffs are pulsey, wavy thingy. You get freeze or something. So yeah, this is Dweller of Deep. He's an essence guy. Careful, he's a little annoying with essences. Essences are ways to craft a little bit of extra rare gear. You're going to use any of the low tier essences. Anything that's screaming and above, you're going to sell those in the future. So let's go. I just kite this guy as fast as I can because he is very annoying. You can come back if your damage is like garbage. You can come back, right? If you're like, oh, I don't want to fight this guy, you can get some damage and then come back and just obliterate him. I like to fight him as soon as possible to get that sweet, sweet extra skill point. So I'm gonna fight him. Plus, I know how to play the video games sometimes. So, I mean, there's nothing stopping me from dying. I probably will die while I'm doing this, but we'll see. Boom, he's dead. Excellent. All right, there we go. I'm going to take that scroll of wisdom. I'm going to take that. I don't need that. This could be good for me, and I'll take that. Okay, actually, I'll take this anyways. Oops, I broke my thing. I didn't mean to use my portal scroll there. Habit. I meant to do like a speed running trick, but I broke it because I don't do the speed running trick. Okay. So you got your first essence here. So what does this essence do? This is Whispering Essence of Woe. It gives you spell damage for one-handed weapons. Armor is maximum energy shield. Quiver is increased damage with bow skills. Amulet is increased maximum shield. Belts and rings are maximum energy shield. So you could take one of your pieces here. I'll say like this one up here. Since it already is energy shield base, you can click it. Boom. I got life. I got cold res. I got energy shield. And I got item rarity. Very good. Life. I like the life. I like the cold res. Energy shield doesn't really matter. I'll be replacing this item with probably an energy evasion base soon enough. I might have to switch to my second PC. I noticed there's some stuttering going on here. Even in like town. So I'm like looking for items. Like I'm like looking for my currency town because I'm so used to it. Let me identify this. No, it's not. It's not that good. Okay, I don't want to identify anything else because I might need it for later. Don't need this. Save that for later. I'm gonna save that just in case I need it for later. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to this. All right. So actually, I want to see if Nessa has something. She does. So this ring right here. When you get a chance, I want you to get one of these. This will make the boss, the final act boss, much easier because it's cold res and she does lots of cold damage. Here is your attribute next. Wow. Here's your attribute next. Depending on what build, there's not one for intelligence. I'd love one for intelligence, so that way I can. Actually, I don't have enough money. I kind of need an iron ring. If I have enough intelligence for excuse me. I have enough intelligence for using a blink skill. I guess I could buy what? I have no idea. Damn, you know what I hate? I'm going to go off tangent here for a second. I hate when people text me about buying my house. I always want to text back 50 million, cough it up. Because I know those guys are backed by George Soros. Anyways, do I have enough money? I don't. Oh, I spent all my money on that ring. Okay. So that's unfortunate. I still can't buy any gems I need. So yeah, money can be a little tight sometimes when you first start. So you go over here to Tarka. And he's like, oh, you killed the crab and here's your thing. Boom. You got your new skill point. You just right click on it. Now you have a bonus skill point. That's your first one. Congratulations. You did it. So I have 2 skill points. So I can go 1, 2. Boom. Look at that. I did it. Now then I'm going to go from here to here. Actually, now I think I do have enough for a blink skill for frost blink, but I don't have enough wisdom scrolls. So unfortunately, my little tactic didn't work. Now I'm going to go to the submersive passes and I'm going to go find that bridge. But I was fast enough to be able to not, if you're fast enough, you can still have your area somewhat cleared. If you're too slow, you'll have to start over anyways. So, pick how you want to do it. So I'm just going to, I want that skinning knife for extra currency. Thank you. So I'm going to keep going here. Use your quicksilver flask as much as you can. If you can keep it up longer, if you're fast enough, you could probably have it up for a lot of the campaign. Sometimes I'm not that quick, but because each time you kill an enemy, you do get a charge of flask. I don't have a movement skill. I keep pushing E to try to do a movement skill because normally by this point I do have a movement skill, but at this point I don't have a movement skill because I am, a fool. All right, so we're gonna keep going here. Go over here. Go over here. Make a. Nope, this is a dead end, so I don't want to go this way. I like finding the dead ends. This is why I say this is, sometimes I find the dead ends. Here we go. We found the exit to the next area. So we're looking for a way forward. We're going to travel to the prison's gate. So now we're going to keep going. We're going to go through 2 areas to get to the prison's gate. Or to the prisoner's gate. Actually, we're going to go through like 4 areas, aren't we? Plate vest, don't need that. Walking. A lot of walking. I wish someone would give me currency. Ooh, a chest. Only gold. Only gold. I hope that in the future they change gold to just be able to buy currency stuff. Like, it'd be nice. So, like, I don't have to, like... or, like, items. Like, skill gems and stuff like that. Could you imagine using gold to buy chromatic orbs? You can use currency to trade other currencies. Alright, we leveled up. Keep moving. We're level 9. Let me pop my quicksilver flask here. I'm just going to go in a straight line. Yes, sir. Got him. I'm level 9. I believe I can upgrade the base of my axe. When you're playing a melee build, or this ain't really a melee build. But when you're playing like a physical damage build, the most important thing is to upgrade your axe. Your axe's base type as soon as possible because it'll do a crap ton more damage. So I'm gonna have to maybe look at the vendor if I have the money. If I don't, then unfortunately I will have to cry because I can't afford the new base type that's unlocked for me at level 9, which is okay. Maybe I can find one while we're a short bow. Well, that's my first rare. Look at that. Take that short bow. I'm gonna sell it for currency because that's what you need, is lots of currency. You can sell unidentified blues and rares for certain items. Eventually in the future you can sell unidentified rares for 2 chaos. It's around a certain eye level. I think it's like 68 to 72 or something like that. I'll show you. I'll show you the chaos recipe. It's good early, but there's a better way to get chaos. And a more fun way too. Excuse me. Please don't eat those guys. They're friendly. I'll take that. There's a new way I discovered of how to earn some chaos in the campaign, and it's a fun way to do it. And you can power yourself up before you finish the acts 1 through 10. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna show you how to do that in this guide because I like doing it. Ooh, an orb of alteration. Take that. Remember, you're gonna pick up all your currencies. Anything you see, you're gonna want it. You want all currencies to start. Eventually, by the time you get to maps, you might hide some currencies that you don't need via your loot filter, but you can always change your loot filter to show all currencies. This guy's got a lot of health. I like fighting this guy. He's fun. Just a totem man. He's just a man with a totem. Chopping them down. And this is how I chop trees. Could you imagine? Yeah, okay, yeah. So so you notice that my 1 gem cannot be leveled up. That's my shield charge gem. I actually need more strength. As you can see here, I need more strength. Dang it, I walked forward. Stop. Guys, I gotta do some explanations here, please. So my shield charge gem here cannot level up anymore. It requires level 9, which I'm level 9. However, I need 27 strength. My current strength is 23, so I need 5 more strength. 4 more. Excuse me, math is hard. So I need 4 more strength to level this up. But this gem, I can level up. Boom. So certain gems need to be leveled up with attributes, or you need certain attributes and a certain level requirement to level up your gems. So just remember that. So make sure that when you're leveling up gems, some gems people will want you not to level to a certain point, otherwise your attributes will be just screwed and then you'll be in trouble. And that's like about it. Take that. Okay. Oh, here we are. We're to the next area here. We're at the climb. So with the climb, this will lead us to our next position. So I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to grab these nodes here. I believe I want to do this. So check my guide. Yep, check the build guide. 1, 2, 3. All right. So just going to keep going forward here. And excuse me, sir. Scrolls of Wisdom. Oh, Scrolls of Wisdom. I like the Scrolls of Wisdom. Excuse me, sir. Hey, careful. I died to those guys. Actually, I didn't mean to pick that up. Those guys these guys have like a little explosion around them. Yeah, there it is. I died to them quite often sometimes. Like I was doing some end game stuff one time, and there's like a pack of them, and I just like jumped in and just exploded on impact. I was like, why am I dying? It's these guys. These guys have like a explosion thing. Man, I need to upgrade my weapon. But these guys are just annoying. I hate those guys. Excuse me, pardon me. Here comes my big swinging axe. Here's a Legion encounter. So when you click on Legion here, you click on this. You're going to spawn a bunch of dudes. Your goal is to clear these out as fast as you can. Look for important stuff if there is any. I don't know this, but this is just a tutorial. You just clear these guys out, get these shamans out the way. As you the lower that when you get rid of these guys' health, they'll technically come to the real world. So you just kind of just kind of clearing, but You don't have to do this, but I'm just showing as an example. Oh, this guy's important. This guy's got a little weapon above his head. There we go. We'll drop weapons. So he's a homie. But you'd want to like kill this guy. He's dropped a weapon. Oh, he dropped another rare weapon, but it's a shark tooth claw. I can take it and sell it to the vendor for currency. I got a guy throwing fireballs at me on screen. Excuse me, sir. There we go. Got him. There we go. We got him. I think there's like one or two more somewhere around here. There they are. Hey guys, listen. I revived you. You guys should follow me. That's basically a Legion encounter right there. You spawn a bunch of mobs, you clear as many as you can, or clear it out entirely. And then, oh nice. I guess I get auras now, huh? Excuse me, sir, please. There you go. I think I got them all. Generally speaking, I tend to ignore most. I usually will ignore those, but just to show what you see for new players, you can click on them if you want. If not, it's okay. Oh, chromatic orb, thank you. Pocket colors. Very good. Oh, portal scroll. I'll take that. I am on fire. I am burning. These guys have ignite. I don't think I have any fire res. Just okay. This guy is annoying because he does these arrows that do chaos damage. And they stun the crap out of you. And I'm also being chased by a shaman. I'm being chased by a goat, man. Oh, perfect. I can upgrade my weapon. So I can show you guys a, I'll take that, and I will take that. No, I won't. Oh, let me drop something. Where's that dumb, didn't I pick up a white item of this? Get this out of here. That's not going to help me, though. Crap. I have to drop something else. You. These. These are important. Movement speed boost. Could be movement speed. Okay. They could be movement speed. Maybe. Ow. I throw my axe at you. Die. Die. I need to upgrade my axe. As you see, my damage is kind of low, so I need to upgrade my axe. What I need to do is go back to town, and I'm going to show you guys a trick. A crafting recipe. Your first one if you're a melee player. I don't know if you can... I don't know if there's like a wand one. There used to be, but... Grinding Gear Games nuked it from the game. So here at the lower prison, there's a couple things here that you're gonna want. Oh, there's actually one thing here. The very most important thing. It's your first trial unlock thing. Give me faster attack speed, please. Thank you. I actually need that. Okay, so I'm gonna just put these in here. I'll just put those in there and keep those portal scrolls. Okay, I'm gonna use this on these boots. I did not get, I don't like it. So, iron hat. Anything else would I like to unveil? I don't need to unveil those because I'm going to sell those. Go to Nessa here. And I'm going to sell these. Okay. I'm going to put this gem here to level with. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk to this guy here. I'm purchase. So I gotta kill Brutus. So oh, I can't use the Jade Chopper because I don't have enough strength. Okay, so I think to fix that issue, but this is the weapon I want to use though. So I'm gonna grab this. I do need more strength. Okay, I can fix that. Let me see. So also these vendors will change as you level up. I don't want to use my Orb of Chance, so I'm just gonna use the base item here. This one does have more strength, but I don't want to use my Orb of Chance though. I'll just use this. I mean, I'll probably get plenty more, but it's fine. It's all temporary. So I'm going to use this neck to get some attributes for my weapon. So I was saving up for intelligence, but I think strength will be fine for now too. So what I'm going to do, that in there, I'm going to take this blacksmith whetstone. I'm going to take this rusted belt. I don't have, oh crap. I don't have any transmute orbs, do I? Can I buy one? 7 pearl scrolls. Shoot. I don't have any transmute orbs. Okay, that's a problem.
Yes.
Can I get? Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do this. So what I do is I take this transmute, okay, and then I take this belt and this weapon and this blacksmith stone. I go here and I say this weapon, this belt, this stone will give me a physical damage increase weapon. And now I have this jade, which is way better than what I got. Also, I can use my orb of augmentation and make it slightly better. Now I can take it and equip it because I have the attributes for it. You can do what you want with your old weapons. You can sell them, keep them. I'm just going to sell this one because, you know, oops.
Yes.
Sell this. I'm also going to sell this. There we go.
We are blessed.
Boom. I used all my portal scrolls, so now I don't have any portal scrolls. Oh, I'll just have to log out. And now I can also level up this gem. Probably can't level it up again. That's okay. So now I have more damage. I missed in the climb, I missed a teleport pad, but doesn't matter. You're not going back there. So a thing you need to find here, it doesn't tell you as a new account, but there's an Ascendancy trial here. So we're going to go find that. Oh yeah, see now I'm doing way more damage now. That guy was just in my way. That guy likes to res people. I kill that guy. So we need to find the trial of Ascendancy here. This is where your first trial to unlock the big trial. We're going to go find it. I didn't buy a movement thing. Excuse me. Let me put this here. As again, like I said, I like the shield slam to be like I'm leveling up skill gems that I need in the future alongside while I'm leveling. So that way I can upgrade that. That way when I get to a certain point, I will have that skill gem ready to go. Okay, well this is a bad area. Well, this sucks. I gotta get over here. I went to the old dead end. Who shot at me? Die. Perish. I leveled up. Let me level up. Oops. Nope, never mind. There's a guy here. Excuse me. Gentlemen, please. And then here we go. I can kill this guy here. Oh, origin. Hey, look, an orb of transmutation. I didn't need to do all that. I could have just waited till I got one. But I needed the weapon now. So I did a crafty thing. I did a thing where I traded all my portal scrolls and 3 scrolls of wisdom for a better axe. It's worth it for now. I won't need it for much longer though. But being able to go slightly faster is very good. Another portal scroll, or scroll of wisdom. Don't worry though, you'll get plenty of currency in the future. Plenty of the lesser currencies. So you may be broke now, but in the future you won't be. In the future you won't be. Excuse me, guys. So we're looking for the Trial of Ascendancy here. I think no, that is not the Trial of Ascendancy. That is the way to the higher prison. So this guy will give me that. Okay. I'm gonna go back this way. It's around here somewhere. I know it. I know it's here. I googled it. Unless you have to go to Act 3 on a new account and then do it. No, I feel like that's not how that works. No, I don't think so. I bet you I'm just... It's been a while since I've had a new account. I've been playing like actual like oh, I see it. The book. I see the book. The book is what you want. I tried to blink, but I couldn't. These guys got a shrine. The shrine knocks me back. If I go and click on it now, I knock them back. Now I'm the one that knocks you back. Now I'm the one that knocks. Out of my way. Excuse me. I leveled up. Get rid of these guys. Give me this portal scroll here. Okay, there we go. Excuse me. Out of my way. Die, perish. Here we go. This is where the Ascendancy is. Usually Ascendancies will be found around books. Oh, Sapphire Ring. Use that. Actually, I am going to use that instead of Mana Ring. I don't need that. So here's the Bronze Monolith. You want to listen to the lore, listen to the lore. If you don't, you don't. It doesn't matter. So here's these little spikes. They come around. Ow! You come around a circle. They go up your bum. It hurts a little bit, but you'll be fine. You just come around here. And you click on this lever. And then you come around here. This will be the same every time. Up in here. Go like this. Come down here. Stop. Whoops. Stop. Go like this. Use movement flask. Remember to use movement speeds. I'm going to wait. It's going to come back around. And I'm going to go forward. Go forward. Use my movement flask. And I'm here. I clear these guys out. And I think there's one more. There's like a floor of spikes. So be careful. Also, there's like a dude that'll ambush you here. He's waiting for you. So be careful. Ow. I don't have a... Okay, I'm in trouble. I don't have a movement... Ow. I don't have a movement skill. So I am in a bit of a pickle here. Okay, go here. Usually I could just like blink up there, but I don't have a movement skill. Uh-oh, that's the rare that's trying to ambush you. He can sometimes just one-shot you if he decides to. But we got him. He can't one-shot me. I am a god amongst men. There's the little Trial of Ascendancy plaque. So you boom, get this guy out the way. All right, we cleared him out. I'm just clearing out. I'm gonna grab these blues down here real quick. Nothing in the chest, as of course. So when you click on this, as you can see, click on it. It says Act 1, unknown, 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 unknown. I'll say this: these two are Act 2. These three are Act 3. So 2 in Act 2, 3 in Act 3, 1 in Act 1. You can see it like this: I get 1 in Act 1, I get 2 in Act 2, and I get 3 in Act 3. And then you can do the first labyrinth that you'll unlock. And that will be how you get your ascendancy. So this is how I will become a slayer. And I'll explain the labyrinth more when we get to it at the end of Act 3 or the beginning of Act 4. Pick your choosing. While I'm here, might as well level up. We'll go boom, boom. Correct? Yep. And then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to go over here. Okay. So now we can go this way. I don't have any movement speed things. Okay. I really need to buy up movement ability, I swear. I really need to buy a movement thing, because I've never this is an experience for me. I keep wanting to hit my movement ability, but I don't have it. So I'm gonna open a portal, go back to town real quick. I'm going to go up here. I'm gonna go over here to Nessa, and I'm gonna buy myself a movement thing. Purchase number 2, and then I still can't use Frostblink. So in the meantime, I will take, where is dash? That dash. I will take dash, use that in the meantime. Because I can't buy Frostblink because I'm not smart enough. Let me see. Chance to poison, volley. Yeah, I think that's everything. I could get momentum, but I don't have sockets for it, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Also, while I'm here, I might as well clean out my inventory. So I'm going to put all my stuff in here, except for my portal scroll. Give me that back. I need that. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to say, Nessa, I want to sell these to you. You can have those. Boom. I'm going to get another transmute orb. Hooray. See, look at all the currency we're starting to get now. Look at that. We got 11 of those. Wow, now we're rich. Let's see. We go here. Now I have movement speed. I like to put my movement speeds on E. That's just how it is. And then I go back to my portal. Click my portal. And now I'm back to where I left. Portals take you back instantly to where you can open portal up just about anywhere except for boss fight arenas, unless the boss is dead. Excuse me. There we go. Level up my gems. Drink my flask. Stay healthy. If I don't, become a I don't lose me life. I do eventually need to find a large life flask. I think in this area is also a there's like a, I think it's here. There's like a little secret chemist area. If you can find it, I would recommend clicking on it because you could get some pretty good flasks. So if I find it, I'll show you. If I don't find it, the thing is like if I don't see it, I don't see it. It doesn't exist. If I see it, I'm going to click on it. It's a little side area. It's noticeable. If I find it. Sometimes I go straight to Brutus. Sometimes I pick a direction and I go and I don't find Brutus. Brutus is the next boss we will be fighting. He's a very scary, angry guy. He's the warden of the prison. He doesn't like when people leave. He's very angry when you show up to his office. This is the dead end. I should have known better. Excuse me, sir. Alright. Boom. Go ahead and dash. I don't have Frostblink yet, but that's okay. I will soon enough. Once I get the intelligence that I need. I was hoping to get like an intelligence deck, but I needed a strength deck to use my new axe. However, I could drop my strength deck. No, I can't now because of my shield charge gem. So maybe what I'll look for is an intelligence hybrid deck in the future. That way I can use an intelligent hybrid deck. I don't need to click on that. Get out of here. Excuse me, gentlemen. Actually, I think the area that I was talking about is coming up here. Pardon me. Ooh, a blue ring. I should grab that. Yeah, I see it. So that little thing I was talking about here, I wasn't looking for it or anything, but there's a little secret area here. And bleeding. I could use a flask that prevents bleeding. But I don't have the currency to roll for it just yet. Oh, chromatic orb. I'll take that. There's a switch. There it is. We found the secret path. There's a switch on a wall somewhere. You click on it. You open this little thing here, and there's a little strong box, chemist strong box. Get away from that. It detonates enemies, but it gives me good utility flasks. Maybe I'll get like a second movement flask, so I can have 2 movement flasks. Wow, that's a lot of movement flasks. And a large mana flask. Another medium. Let's see. I mean, I'll just take 1. Damn, that's a lot of business. Is a 30% to all reses. You only get that element if you're running it. This flask, it works well with a mage blood. So if you ever get a mage blood, bismuth will help you out a lot. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna use a second one of those so I can travel just a little bit faster. Just a little bit faster, not too much faster though, you know. Excuse me. Pardon me. Okay, here we go. And here's the ward headquarters. This is where Brutus is hanging out. Unidentify this. I will put it on, which one is my lowest res? This one. Okay, boom. There, I got 1 extra res. And I got some life regen, which is fine for now. Again, eventually, I'd say by Acts 3 or 4, you'll probably be fully decked out in rares. And hopefully they're like semi-decent. So just remember, the most important affixes you want: life, res, movement speed on boots, and attributes. That are the 3 most important are life, resistances, and attributes. Just remember that. That's what you need the most. You could technically get away with, except for weapons, obviously you want, depending on what you're using. Oh, nice. What you're using as your weapon. You either want physical or spell, depending on your build. Oh, little orb. Oh, open up more chests. Iron ring. Actually, I might need that for the future. Okay, so Brutus, there you are. This guy hurt. He's a very angry boy. Very angry boy. Yeah, very angry. Very angry boy. Come on, Brutus. Oh god. Ow. You scorpioned me. He'll get over here. And we did it. Brutus is dead. Nice. Good job, everybody. I'll take those. I'll take those. Don't care about that. Actually, I'll take everything. Right. Mercy killing. Achievement unlocked. Nice. Brutus down. Easy. Yeah, easy, Brutus is. He's not that hard. You just make sure you got good equipment, and then you kill him. That's all you gotta do. These dogs out of here. I want to take this. I want to go back to town. Okay, and then I'm going to grab this note here, and then like I said, I'm going to go down here. I'm going to grab this note next for accuracy so I don't miss, because accuracy is important for certain builds. Let's see here. I keep that. I'm going to put this here. No, not this. Put this here for later. I'm going to unidentify this large flask. Okay, that's fine. Just give me a new flask anyways. Let's see. What's on this bad boy? Max life, I'll take that. I don't mind losing my resistance. It's fine. It's early game. So here's my resistances right now, right? You can open up this tab here. Here's my resistances right now. I have no fire, 67 cold, no lightning, no chaos. I will lose 30% of these at the end of Act 5 and another 30% at Act 10, but I will go more over that when we get to that point. Okay, let me unidentify these boots real quick. Fire res. No, sorry. Those have life. Okay, I want to sell my items. You can take all of this, Nessa. Take these. Get out my inventory here. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, see, here's the intelligence neck that I wanted earlier, but I don't need it. You have a large life flask. You have 2 of them. I'm gonna take hey, give me both of these. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take this one and I'll take this one because I got to keep my flasks up to date. And here's some more belts, leather belts with like life and stuff on them, stuff like that. So if you're looking for good things, okay, Nesta, you can have these. None of those rolled anything good. Do I have? I used my orbs of transmute, didn't I? Yeah, okay, that's fine. All right, let's keep going here. Oh, I'm gonna talk to this guy here for a thing. I think this is where you get your first aura gem. Yeah, vitality, whirling blades, leap slam. But vitality and precision are aura gems. Vitality gives you life regen. Precision gives you accuracy. So I'm actually going to take this one. I'm actually going to use it just kind of temporarily. Of course, I don't need it. I can put my aura gems here on my control button. Let me see here. I won't need this in a little bit, so I will drop it. But I'm going to use it for accuracy, so it doesn't feel like I'm missing my attacks for now. But I will drop precision aura when I get a certain thing. Okay, so now, and it aura gems, they reserve your mana. So as you see, my mana go down. So you can't reserve too many. So if you have like an aura gem that reserves all of your mana, then you can't cast your skills unless you're using something that's like your skills cost life instead of mana, which there's skill gems for that. Now what we're going to do is we are going to follow the road. We're going to follow the road. There's a shrine over here, so if you want to click on the shrine, this one pulses cold damage, so you just grab it. Now you're pulsing cold damage. They're not as impactful as... They're not very impactful. Like, shrines are kind of... They're kind of useless right now. They do some good damage, but, you know, they're okay. I'll take that, thank you. Here we go. So the goal is to find the lady that we're chasing here. Her name is Piety. She's a very nice lady. She doesn't hurt you too bad. She just kind of runs. There's rolling magma. Now you don't need to pick up the skill gem. Pick up skill gems with quality. You can vendor 20% of them. So here's the way forward. This is another bonus quest. However, this one's a little weird. This one is just a little weird here. The way forward can't actually complete it till Act 2. So when we get to Act 2, I will show you how to do that. But we are getting very close to Act 2. So now what we need to do is we need to find another path. Well, where do we go? Piety closed us off. Well, if you go down the hill here, and you find this little path over here, you can go this way. Cut this guy down. You know, clear these guys out the way. Remember to use your quicksilver flasks. They help you go fast. And the faster you go, the faster you get the kite guys. Circles, very important. It's very important to get used to kiting people in circles. With Brutus, I kind of run around like a headless chicken because Brutus is scary. He's a very big angry man. He does big angry slam attack. But most bosses you want to do circles around if you can. If you can't, it's a big boss. Something like Katava or this giant spider boss, you can't go circles around them because they technically are a giant boss and they're kind of, you know, you can't go around them. They're kind of in one place. Excuse me, gentlemen. Excuse me. Pardon me. Down here. Go this way. So what we're looking for is a scroll. That's what we're looking for here. Let's see here. What I'm looking for is a path to what a place is called the ship graveyard. That's what we're looking for. Oh, you see? Oh, our first... Nice. I'll take that. Our first rare ring. The topaz ring, so it's lightning based. Alright. Here we go. Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm slicing and dicing here, if you don't mind. Here's the ship graveyard. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna level up precision. I didn't level it up too much. Alright, so here in the ship graveyard. Excuse me, guys. You're in my way, please. So here in the ship graveyard, you're looking for a little place called... While I'm here, there's my path. You're looking for a little place called the ship graveyard cave. And the ship graveyard cave is where you'll find your next ascendancy skill... Or your next... Apologize. Your next bonus skill point. This will be your second of 3 in this area. Remember, a way forward... Or the way forward is given to you via finishing a certain quest in Act 2. All right, I'm going to go back to town. I'm going to sell my inventory here. And, yeah, and the goal is also to not be in town for too long. Remember, being in town is bad. You don't want to sit in town all day. So here's my first ring. It's got intelligence and cold res. Hey, that's not too bad. You know what? I will replace, I'll replace this ring. Okay, and I'm just going to... I'll keep this in case I need it or something, but that's fine. So now I got some intelligence. So my ring now has intelligence on it, which is very good. Let me see here. Anything else worth taking here? Oh, wood splitter would be... Hold on. Let's see. Wood splitter. No, it didn't. I'm not going to do the crafting recipe this time around. Anything else? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe these boots might roll movement speed. Oh, they did not. I'm going to sell them. I don't want them. No movement speed boots. I don't want them. It'd be hard. Sometimes you could be unlucky finding movement speed boots. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to town here. And we're going to go back to the ship graveyard. Our goal is to find the ship graveyard cave. If you happen to find Fairgraves along the way, you can talk to them. But you technically don't really need to talk to NPCs to unlock the next quest. Unless you have to go back to town for some reason. But side quests are usually found. You can find the side quest and not have to find. So I don't have to technically find graves in this area. I can find the shipyard cave, which is what I'm going to do. Actually, I think I see Fairgraves right over here anyways. So again, you can go, here's Fairgraves right here. You can just blink up here and be like, hey, Fairgraves. He's like, blah, blah, bring me the all flame. And then Optimus Prime shows up and goes, no, give me the all flame. And then it turns into a big battle. And then you give Optimus Prime the all flame and he becomes Optimus Prime. And then Fairgraves gets all angry and he says, next time I'll get you, Gadget. That's some private treasure. You get some booty. I'll open it up. Oh no, I'm being attacked by ghosts. I got ghost booty. Oh no, it's not real. This guy got haunted by a ghost. Oh, I better get out of there. Throw the axe. There we go. I got him. I gotta walk very slowly. I'll take that. I didn't mean to take that ring. I found some ghost booty. Hey, you never know when you're gonna get ghost booty, huh? Let's keep going here. I know this is a weird layout. I think actually it might be the other way. Sometimes I get the weirdest layout here. Sometimes it's like straight up. Sometimes it's like, well, you need to go like up, down, back around, back flip, go 10 feet the other way. And I'm at a dead end. Okay, so it is that one way. This happens to me all the time, I swear. I'm going to break my monitor. I swear. Yeah, the Maroon Mariner is your second quest. So this is your second of 3 that you can get in this act. What the heck? What is okay? What is going on here? Clearly something's not right. This is not how this works. I'll take that. Thank you. Also, I didn't mention this earlier, but most items are only 3 sockets at Act 1. I believe Act 3 is 4 sockets on most items. And then 6 sockets for chests become available in Act 4. Maybe even 5. But you won't see 6 sockets, 6 links until endgame. You basically really only need a 4 link to start. So don't panic when you're in maps and you have a 4 link chest. You're fine. Especially the early maps. you'll be fine. But if you're really desperate for like a 6-link, there's like a corrupted 6-link you can trade for, but make sure you trade for the correct colors. Otherwise, you cannot craft on corrupted items. So if you need something that's all greens, hopefully you can find a all green corrupted chest item. And they're usually very cheap. But maybe as a new player, you won't find them. Okay, so I'm going to go here like this. And grab these nodes right here. Okay. We're going to keep on going here. So we're going to go forward. There we go. Take that. I'll take that short bow. Eventually, I'll stop grabbing blue items because you won't need them anymore. Just a good way to get early currency. So that way you don't get broke. You don't want to be a broke boy anymore. You want to be able to be that tier 3 sub for your favorite streamer. No more broke boys around here, right? Orb of Scouring. Oh, that's kind of early. That's cool. I wish it was a Chaos Orb. It'd be funny, but it wasn't. Orb of Scouring. I need eventually I need a life flask that removes bleeding so that I don't bleed to death when I walk. Because when you walk, you will aggravate the bleed and you will explode upon impact. I will take those for money. And over here is the All Flame. A lady's going to pop out of the ground. You want to kill the Strange Charm. Or the Strangled Charm. That's such a strange charm. You want to kill the Doctor Strange over here. He's gone. Grab that. Grab that. And then grab this. Grab the All Flame. And instead of teleporting, just click here. And guess where you are? You're in front of Fairgraves. Hey, Fairgraves. Here's the All Flame. He betrays you. Now that big battle's going to happen that I talked about earlier, where Optimus Prime is going to show up, and you're going to give Optimus Prime the All Flame, and crazy. It's crazy. Look at that. It's just mowing down his minions. Don't worry. Old Fairgraves is going to show up here in just a second. Oh, he became Captain Jack Sparrow. And Fairgraves is dead. Excellent. Ooh, I'll take that helmet. I'll equip everything I can. Okay. I'll take everything I can. All right, now we're going to actually go back way over here. So what we need to find is Marivel's Caverns. So that's the next thing we're going to find as we make our way to the end of the act. Marivel's Cannon. I'll take that. Marivel's. I keep wanting to say Caravan. Caverns is the way towards the final boss. Marivel is the final boss of this act. So when we get to her, we will fight her. And we'll be fighting her with a little bit different build. Because things are going to change quickly here. Okay, so I think it's over here. Again, I got the weird layout. Again, I hate getting the weird layout here. Every layout's weird to me. It's me coming through. I see the exit. Pardon me, guys, please. I'll throw my axes at you. Here goes the cave of wrath. All right, and we're gonna go back to town. We're gonna talk to Pastel, and actually, no. First, we're gonna clean out our inventory so we can get our quest item. So we're gonna take that, put that in there, and then I'm actually gonna see what's this. What do we got here? Oh wow! Whew. Look at that. That's really good. 28 life, 17 fire, 15 lightning. Strength on it. I'm taking that. Thank you. This what is this? Dash. Oh no, I think I sold my shield by accident. Oopsies. I do that. That's a good helmet. What about this one? What this one roll? Let's see. No, this helmet's better. Okay. Okay. So that's a problem. Well, we can fix it. All right. Everything else we're going to sell. Nessa. What are you giving me? Rain of Arrows. Okay. Also, Nessa here is going to give us another gem. Hopefully I can buy it. Oh, and vendor all of that. Vendor that. I mean, technically, you could vendor this if you want. Okay, inventory's cleaned out. Let's see here. Well, okay, I need to go to Nessa. Purchase item. 2. I am looking for, here it is, Poisonous Concoction. Alright, now what I need to do is I need to change how my gems work. So I don't need Spectral Throw. I don't need my axe anymore. I don't need Chance to Bleed. And I do need Volley Support. And I need Chance to Poison. Actually, no, that does clear that up. Well, actually. And then what I need to do is I put Shield Charge here. And I link Shield Charge with faster attack support. So now This needs to be 3 greens. Seeing as this is an evasion-based item, I should need 3 greens, right? So 1 chromatic orb should do it. Okay, fuck you too, game. Another one. Dude. That's all off colors. Okay. Come on. This is the one. Is this game really going to do this to me? Thank you. Okay. So now I have my 3 greens. Getting bullied by grinding gear games. There we go. Also, this is a one. This only has 1 socket. You can take your little jeweler's orb here. Boom. Now it's 3. So there you go. Now you got some extra sockets in case you need them. And then I got these gems here. These could just go away. Actually, I need that dash, don't I? No, I can use purchase items. I can now use Frostblink. There we go. I can now use Frostblink. I like Frostblink the most. I think Flame Dash is good if you have lots of cast speed. I need a shield. Also, I'm going to put this here. I need a shield, please. It doesn't matter. I accidentally sold my old shield. What base shield does he use? Battle Buckler. He uses the... I don't know if there's any bucklers. Oh, is there a buckler? There was. But not anymore. No, I don't see any... I don't see any, like, buckler shields. I'll just pick a good one. There was one that was really good. Doesn't matter. Armor evasion. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Do I have an orb of augment? I can't. Oh, also Bastel here. He gives you your 2nd passive skill point. You get your 2nd passive skill point. Boom. Ta-da. You get your 2nd passive skill point. Equip my shield. Alright. Now I have Poisonous Concoction. I don't think I need any other skill gems. Let me check the notes. Let's see. Withering Step. Withering Step. Do I have Withering Step? Withering Step. Let's see. You know, there's a lot of gems here. I need Withering Step. I'll just type in Wither. Oops. My keyboard is broken. Wither. There it is. Withering Step is right here. Take this. This counts as like a movement skill. So use at your own risk. I'm actually going to put it at W here. Okay. So next gems we won't get to level 16. So that's a while away. So here's all this. This is an orb of augmentation. It is. I can augment this shield real quick. Let's augment the shield. 17 dex. Dex is not really a problem for me. Okay. So then we're going to go here. Boom. Now we're going to keep going. So now we're going to go back to Maraville's Caverns. And now we are going to kind of take a stroll in the park here. And so now I have Poisonous Concoction. So now I throw my poisons. And I just do this. This is a lot of fun. I like doing Poisonous Concoction. So the most important thing for me to do is to level up my my flasks as I level up. That's the most important thing. Because I should read what I can just move a circle and just poison things. Lots of damage. There we go. I can do Withering Step to do some more damage. Here's a essence thing. That'll be very good later on. Actually, is that a cold res one? It's cold res? Okay. I have a lot of cold res, but it's okay. So here's another essence that does cold res on armor. Bows, cold damage. 2 melees, cold damage. Other weapons, cold damage. So weapons is damage. Armor is... armor is resistances. Belt is resistances. Jewelry. So like rings and stuff would be like... So I'm actually going to use this on my chest here. Can I do it with my gems? I can. Dex, evasion. Okay, that's not too bad. That's okay. No life. I was looking for life, but cold res and all that kind of stuff is okay. So I can go to my defenses here. Here's my cold res. Here's my lightning. Here's my fire. So I'm okay. I need just 5% more fire, and I'll be okay. My fire won't be negative when we get to Act 5. After we beat the good old boy Katava. Or, well, you know, when he wins. Unfortunately, he wins round 1. But we get him in round 2. So now we go a little bit faster. Very fun build. You just throw your poisons and you just keep moving. Alright. I won't go too fast, don't worry guys. I'm still going to go nice and slow. But go a little bit faster each time. Each act, pick up the pace. You know, go a little bit faster in the next act. A little bit faster in the next act. I actually don't like using shield charge in small areas. So, When I have big, long straightaways, I use them and stuff like that. Open the treasure chest. I love treasure. Oh, I took away my treasure. How dare you? I'll take those for currency. And we are coming up to the end of Act 1 here. Great, we're doing a good job. You're doing very good. If you've gotten this far, like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitch. Leave a comment. Tell me how much you're going to be happy when you get to do the silly builds like I do. Like Flicker Strike. Like, you know, or even like a meta build, right? Help you be able to do meta stuff. So you can finally say, guys, I did it. And you can tell your friends that Path of Exile is the best game you've ever played. And you are happy. And you're better than your friends. Because you followed a guide while your friends... all try to play the game without a guide because they're dummies. There we go. Alright, and here is Mervelle. So she's just going to do some ice attacks. We got lots of ice res against her, which is good. Just keep moving. Don't let her shoot you. She's going to drop walls of ice. Boom, boom. I'm going to do this. Woo. Withering Step might be good for later on when I get Apothecary. Not Apothecary. I get Plague Bearer. That's cool. I like that one. It's my favorite. I'm back here. Where you going? Also, all my life flasks are gone because my flasks use life flask stuff. Eventually, I'll get a way to generate life flasks, so that way during bosses I won't be like completely borked. Also, thankfully, a lot of bosses keep spawning ads, so. Damn you, Mervelle. Likes to teleport. Very teleporty lady. And dead. There we go. We did it. Mervelle is dead. Good job, team. Act 1 is complete. You did it. Now you can walk up here and click this. And you are now in Act 2. Congratulations. Give yourself a round of applause. You did it. You made it to Act 2. Good job. Now, Act 2. I'll see you guys in Act 2. Thank you all for watching.